My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need! And I hope you enjoy the video.
What? This is pretty interesting. I didn't even hear about this because I'm not on Twitter no more. So this came out on Twitter like what, 3 days ago or something like that. I'm just getting this information like yesterday. So I must say also, I kind of completely forgot about this show. Because, you know, there really hasn't been much, like, news going on. I mean, honestly, just Last of Us in general. There hasn't really been nothing going on for this series since Last of Us 2 dropped in 2020. We all know that the HBO TV series Last of Us, which got announced like a year ago, that's still supposed to be a thing. I don't know if it's supposed to come out this year. I think it got delayed till next year. So they came out with the cast and stuff like that, and some people ain't like the casting choices, whatever, you know, people gonna complain, you know, but Pedro Pascal, which is a great actor, you know, I've seen some of his movies. There's no doubt that other man can act. But when he was casted as Joel, some people was like, really? Him? You could have chose him. You could have chose him. But what makes this interesting is he pretty much said, yeah, I haven't really seen too much of Last of Us. I haven't played the game. I think he said he watched his nephew play it for like a little bit, but then like he had to leave. So pretty much he doesn't really plan on, you know, seeing how Joel was in like the first game, and he's just going to, you know, give his own take on it, which, you know, that can either go really good or bad. It can really go either good or bad. For instance, with that trash behind Paramount Halo television series.
What the hell were you thinking?
And I'm mainly talking about the first game because I'm assuming that's what the show is going to be mainly based off of. Now, though, they did say that the show is not going to follow the story of Last of Us, like, you know, footstep by footstep. I'm sure it will go in its own path and directions at some point. And then Neil Druckmann, the Cuckman, came out himself after that news was out, and like people was, you know, giving their own opinions. Like, I don't know why they're doing this. This is going to be bad for the series. Then Neil came out and said, "My 2 cents on adaptations. I believe the great ones reinterpret while capturing the essence of the source material. They never just imitate. Think of the great performances between Mark Hamill, Joaquin Phoenix, Heath Ledger, and Jack Nicholson. All unique Jokers. All faithful." Thanks, Neil. No one asked you, buddy. I mean, there is some truth to that, like what Heath Ledger did with the Joker, how he kind of gave his own version, but still, you know, kind of stayed true to the character. There is some truth to that. You don't just want to completely just try to imitate, you know, how Joel is in like the game. You want to give they say that some of the best acting that, you know, actors will do on like a character, well, they will do research on the character to just learn about them and stuff, but they kind of take what they know of the character but still kind of give their own twist and take on it, and a lot of times that ends up being some of like the best performances. So that is true. I don't feel personally that for an actor, especially when it's like a game character, I don't feel like an actor should just have like zero to no knowledge of like how that game character is. Like knowing the character and just how they act and their mannerisms and things that they stand for and their morals and just like how they are, I think is very important when you are playing a game character. Now, not again, you have to completely be that and like don't steer away from that. I'm not saying that, but I do think that is important. Again, going back to the Halo series, like them suckers didn't care at all about learning about Master Chief, so they got this sucker getting naked and like taking off his helmet and just walking around being like, yo, what's up, bro? Like people are not going to respond well to that. So I don't, again, because I know Pedro Pascal is a good actor. I understand both sides of people complaining about Pedro Pascal, like saying that and how he's kind of distancing himself from the first game and like not even really trying to learn about Joel and stuff like that. But I also do get how, what Neil said. And this is also why a lot of people, when it comes to games and the games are then turned into movies or series, this is why a lot of times they're not successful, because they just try to completely steer away from like the game and just be like, you know what, we just gonna turn this into our own thing. That's why a lot of times these like game movies don't be good, like from Resident Evil to Assassin's Creed to Mortal Kombat. I mean, you name it. With Pedro saying he's kind of distancing himself away from Joel in the game and just, I guess, going to give his own spin on the character. Do you feel most times that that's better for the overall, game, movie, or game series or whatever in situations like this when actors do that? Or should they kind of stick to, mostly to how they are in like the game and then maybe put in their own 2 cents and a little bit of flavor to it? Which way do you feel is the best direction to take with this? And how do you guys feel like this HBO Last of Us series is gonna end up being? Do you guys even plan on watching it? Leave all your comments down in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, we'll see how this HBO Last of Us series turns out when it releases, whenever it does. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till the next video, my brothers and sisters, catch our boys in my next one. All right.